And we are back with Vice President Kamala. I want you to meet Rob McPherson. Told us he's leaning towards voting for you, but has concerns about what he calls shifts in your policy positions. Rob?
Thank you.
Have seen what people are used to hearing from Kamala Harris, and why.
Sure, and thank you. So that now, and still not ban fracking and fixing problems. And had and rid of misinformation, if not more than a bit. Remains as a first priority to me, but I'm glad that you raised the subject so that I can address it. But because I think if a perspective needs to build consensus, to fix problems. I believe in fixing problems. I love fixing problems. To get stuff done. And I pledge to you I will do that.
Just to be clear, though, what he's referring to, and you point out to when you were running for vice president in 2020, you were not talking about banning fracking, but...
No. Well, no, let's take, for example, the issue of Medicare. That I have worked on doing what we have done to negotiate against, the work that I have done that has been about why part of my plan that I have outlined, and again, please go to kamalaharris.com. Sorry to throw a website on you, but why not? And you will see that part of my plan includes what we need to do to actually do more. We can work on
One of the first phone calls you made after President Biden announced that he was dropping out, if you could say what that conversation was like.
It was that Sunday when, and I didn't, now it's been 3 months since I've been at the top of the ticket, actually 3 months as of yesterday. I needed a machete, kind of, and I needed that machete. And there's that faith is a verb, you know, and that is that, what is important.
Let's go to the voters. Joe Donahue, what he calls Trump's demeanor and actions on January 6th. Joe?
And that what weaknesses do you plan to overcome them while you're in office?
That's a great question, Joe. So let's start there. And I think that perhaps a weakness, some would say, but I actually think it's a strength, is to my decision-making process. Let's kick the tire on that. So I may not be quick to have the answer as soon as you ask it about a. My words could move markets. So, and I'm going to want to research it. So I confess. And some might call that a weakness, especially if you're, in an interview or just kind of, being asked a certain question and you're expected to have the right answer right away. But that's how I work.
I don't think I've ever heard. Is there something you can point to in your life that you think is a mistake that you have learned from?
I mean, you make lots of mistakes too. I am and it's a mistake not to be well versed on an issue and feel compelled to answer a question.
Pam Thistle, she has concerns about how you would handle the economy.
Thank you, and thank you, Anderson. And yes, and I'm really appreciative for you to be here and get to know you. I would like to hear more nuts and bolts about your economic plans.
Sure. Thank you, Pam. So first of all, it is...
I'm talking about hard workers like pound the street, have some success.
Yes. No, I understand. Yes. But I want to just... Let's
set
the scene, right?
Yeah.
So now, in terms of what we need to do to bring down taxes and have a plan for far too expensive for too many working families. And I will raise taxes on anyone making less than $400,000 a year.
So you're saying Well, so you're saying what you're saying is anyone under 400,000 taxes raised. Or are you saying that anyone above 400,000 will have a tax raise?
I'm saying that there is going to be a parity. And it is well documented.
There's under your plan, there's a good chance your taxes go up.
It's a very complicated situation, right? Right? Benefits our economy as a whole.
I mean, the Pam, do you still grieve?
Yeah, you don't stop grieving. You don't stop grieving. I mean, you know, you have that the coin, and you lose them, the grief becomes even deeper.
Thank you, Madam Vice President, for joining us this evening.
Of course.
Did acknowledge that we are a country that is faced with problems and issues. 12, making judgments more balanced.
Well, to your point, the American people increasingly are losing confidence, and in large part because of but I do believe that there should be some kind of reform, including, and what's the point of the court? In 13 days, you will decide who is sitting in the Oval Office. You have in Donald Trump. He has talked about, as John Kelly has talked about,
I want to get one last questioner in.
Hi, hi from.
Oh, hi.
What is the proudest moment of your political career thus far, including when you were the AG?
Oh, that's a great one. I've actually had a few. One of them is I created what I named the and it was believed that, frankly, we still have a lot to do, and to do the work that we've been doing. So you know, we'll make mistakes from time to time, but it's focused on you and little joy to the point of, you know, and that's what makes me proud when we're able to do that. So.
Vice President Kamala Harris, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Anderson.
And thanks for watching. Thanks to all the voters here.